How's it going, guys? Happy Monday. I hope things are going well for you. Hopefully the weather is holding up wherever you are also. It is crazy outside right here. It is super, super windy. There's supposed to be a storm coming in, so we will see. At least for now, it is still sunny, but it is so windy out there. It is not nice outside. So wherever you are, I hope you are having a good Monday, though. We are at 3 full spots, 6 fillers in WNBA, 5 full 11 fillers in WWE, 7 full 7 fillers in Star Wars. I know you see the lightning, Duck. It's a crazy storm. Like every time you gotta try to dodge all this lightning coming down. It's kind of crazy. So hopefully it doesn't get me, but if it does, at least you have it on camera. How's it going, JJ? Duck, Mike, Keith, Easy, Emma. Who else? Who else? Craig is in here. Cecil. Good to see all of you. Of course, I asked the kids, how's it going, Sardu? Sardu, Tommy, what's up? But I asked the boys, I was like, hey, so which drink do I have to have today? Today, they have chosen the Gear 5 Grape Flavor Luffy. So, this is the drink of the day. I do like the artwork on this one. That's kind of cool, though. Pretty awesome. So, here we go. We're going to jump in. We're going to taste it. Have you had these before, Duck? We'll see. The yogurt one, surprisingly not bad, but here we go. Now we're going to try the grape. Not bad. You know, I don't think it tastes like grape, actually. If any of you have ever had aloe water, that's what this tastes like. It tastes like aloe to me. So I wouldn't call it grape, but it isn't bad. The nice thing for this one, by the way, unlike the 26 grams of added sugars last time, this one only has 33 grams. So, 7 extra grams of sugar added to this drink. But that is our drink of the day, grape flavor Ocean Bomb Gear 5. So much sugar. Definitely tastes like aloe drink. You've had aloe drink before? You know what it tastes like. Oh, it's pretty good. I actually like it, Easy. It's kind of tasty. I don't think aloe drink itself, though, has that much water. Or has, not water, has that much sugar. That's the difference. I know, right, Duck? Definitely gonna crash after this one. All that sugar high that we're about to go through. Yikes. It's gonna be tough. I tried to find some Topps Chrome football for everybody. Unfortunately, that was not the greatest and easiest thing, so didn't find any of that. We do have our WNBA. We have our Star Wars. These are going. We also have WWE up there. I have some One Piece over here. I have Deadpool. I have Disney Neon. You guys let me know. I didn't want to add any of the other breaks up yet, though, because I wanted to try to get these through get through these Like I said, I know WNBA is expensive, but I figured it was worth a shot. We'd take a chance opening the hobby box, do another Panini 1-in-1. It was fun. Um, I do have a spot in that one. We also have Star Wars, so I want to run these. I know Keith's happy that I finally have some more of this stuff. It took forever for me to get any and find any at a decent price. Thankfully, today I did. Duck, absolutely. Were they MSRP, Duck? Those 25th anniversary packs, if you can buy them at MSRP, they're like 2 to 3 times the value because they're very rare. So if you see them, go grab them right now. I'm just gonna tell you. How's it going, Cheesecake? Sardu, yes, Topps football prices are crazy. That's why I think retail is so hard to find. I did find some hobby boxes for $850, still a little pricey for me. If you guys want me to pick them up, I would run them at the price plus shipping for you. But $850 a box for hobby Topps Chrome, I don't think it's worth it. However, if y'all want in, I will go get those too. Dibs of what's going on. I know you're interested in One Piece, which I do have. I just want to get through these that are listed. I don't know. If we can get down to one full spot on WNBA, I will take a second one. I want to run it. I want to know what is in here. So if we can get down to one spot, I will take a second one myself, just so that we can run the hobby box and the 1-in-1. Cheesecake is jumping in on WNBA. There you go. Thank you, Cheesecake. How's it going, MG? What, we're at 2 then? That put us at 2 full spots? So 2 full spots and 6 fillers for WNBA. Definitely the closest one to running. I was kind of sad because I went to some local stores today. Lots of stores actually have limits on how much Topps Chrome you could buy, which is understandable because it's hard enough to get. But because the kids don't have school today, crazy. Like, it's been a crazy morning. But since they don't have school, I took them because I didn't have anything else I didn't have anybody to drop them off with or anything like that. But I was hoping I could get more than the limit since they were with me. And every place was very strict. Nope, you get 2 Topps Chrome football products. It doesn't matter what you're getting, you are limited to 2. I was like, but can I at least get 3 of them? 1 for each of us? No, they were very strict. 2 was the limit. So, oh well. I was like, well, okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick up 2 hobby boxes, and we can't really run a break with 2 blasters. So that's not happening, but oh well. I love that, actually, Dibs. I really do. I know some people are upset. They actually did that with Topps Chrome Football, too. Some places did that also. But I think it's great if it keeps people from trying to resell it so that people like us who actually want the products can get it. That is all okay with me. Happy birthday, Mike. 100%, Jeff. 100%. I love that they're doing that. The only people that are getting upset by hobby shops and other places cutting the plastic wrap on those things are the resellers. The people who want it don't care because guess what? They are going to go open it anyways. And they see the hobby shop cut it, so why do they care? It doesn't even matter. So, I think it's great. I will say unless you I don't know, unless you can get it yourself though, as far as breakers and stuff, it would make it harder for me unless you guys I hope you guys all trust me, but like if they said they had to cut this, I would do my best to just leave the box as is. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I because they are starting to do that, I would just tell everybody, just be careful. Make sure you're going with people you trust. If you see those boxes, yes, it's happening, but just make sure that you know you're not going to get burned. I have not heard of Targets doing it, Jeff, but I think that's awesome that they are. For Topps Chrome, especially, if they're doing it for the Topps Chrome blasters, how awesome would that be? I think that would be fantastic. How's it going, Rasani? Yes, Cheesecake is known to kill the entire crew. So if Cheesecake starts a heist, don't do it. All right, we're getting close. We are moving along here. My computer would update. There we go. 2 full spots, 3 fillers in WNBA, 5 full, 11 fillers in WWE, 7 full, 4 fillers in Star Wars. Now say that 3 times fast. Yeah, I miss AJ also, Emma. I fully understand why he's doing it and why he's gone. Like, as your kids grow up, life just gets busy. That is the truth. There's no way around it. Life is busy. You got to do things. So I understand, but that doesn't mean that we don't miss AJ. AJ and Alexandra, just always super fun to have in the chats here. Yeah, he's on Instagram, so you will see him every now and then. He'll just comment or like some things here and there, but he just said he had to take time away from streams because he was spending too much time. So, understandable. Oh, perfect, Duck. You know how much I love Pokemon. Um, Pokemon and WWE, I don't know. That's a tough one. I know I have the breaks up here. I love the cards, but yeah, I don't know anything about them. Oh, I know. Good question, Rasani. Jana said that she just needed to take a break from everything, kind of like, you know, we all have our moments where we go in, we take a break, and then we jump in again. So she said she just needed to take a little time because um, she she just went a little overboard, which I understand. How's it going, James? Let's go ahead and hit the like button. 2 full, 3 fillers in WNBA, but let's give away a WWE filler because that one still has the most spots here. That's what we're gonna start with. Nightbot, go over to our trusty friend. Disconnected. There we go. WWE exclamation. Make it nice and easy for you. You guys are, oh, you guys are funny. This is why I love hanging out with all of you. You guys, I don't know. Always fun to be around friends. You guys make me laugh. Hopefully, I can make you laugh sometimes too. You know, try to be funny here and there. Can't be serious all the time. But hey, we just got to have a good time together. That's what really matters. Kent is back. How's it going, Kent? Let's see who's in here. Who did I not say hi to? Um, Kent is here. Matt is here. David's here. James. Tina. Who else did I miss? I think that's everyone. I think I got everybody. Let's make sure we don't have Streamlabs here. And here we go. That's good to hear, Kent. Yeah, hopefully life's treating you well. Things aren't too crazy. All right, first race of the day. We got to do our trusty old jetpack race. Um, Not me personally, Jeff. However, if it's an English card, It would just be a nice card to take to a card show. Hot cheesecake. I wish, this is what I wish, that we could do like Alexa, right? We all have YouTube going, we're at a stream. I wish that we could somehow have it set where we say to play some kind of music. That would be fantastic. Like if we started this race and we could type in the chat, "Hey, play Rocket Man" or play whatever, that would be really cool. But you should try joining Cheesecake. Maybe it's just if you're the captain. Maybe you're a great crewmate, but just a terrible captain. Oh, I see. Winner is gonna be Mad Redrick 17. There you go, Mad. Congratulations getting a filler into WWE. I'm just picturing you singing that song, Cheesecake. Cheesecake, I know you weren't in here, but because I still have it sitting close, I I still have all of the cards from the show that I picked up and everything. But this card, when that came across the table, yeah, I had to pick it up. So 2001 Rookie FX Tom Brady BGS 9. So I'm very happy with that one. Most of them, you see them selling online or anything like that, they're PSA or BGS 7s. So this one was super cool. I was so happy that that one came across. I was like, yeah, I want that. Please. Is she a big Tom Brady fan? I know you said Patriots, but what is Tom Brady the player of choice for the Patriots? Sounds like it. Someday, Jeff. Maybe someday I will meet her. Next show, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. We'll try. Dibs. Just drinks? Uh, that's good. Are we running WNBA first, all? Are we going to make it the Star Wars, or do you want to run WWE? Now, I will say, because I don't know to look for it, and it's not a common thing that I do look for, I did not get any WWE logo fractor. I know that is the new big thing that's going around. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know it was even happening. But again, the cards are awesome. I love the cards. Just don't know anything about WWE. So, not something that I collect. I wish I was able to get some of them for all of you, especially because I know there's a lot of WWE fans out there. That's just not one of the ones that, not one that I knew about, I'll say. Craig. You should ask him, huh? Does 8 Ball have a crush on Sardu? Yeah, just next time you go, Dibs, just I know you come through here too, so next time you're driving by, just let's meet up, and then I'll take this card and we can just go to the bars and we'll see what we can get. Just, you know, taking around this Tom Brady, right? Yeah, but I have Tom. What does that get me? Yeah, exactly. All right, ID, please. All right, you're clear. Ah, that's funny. I like it. All right, guys, I am very tempted to just rip this as it is. I will take another spot. We're down to 2 full and 3 fillers. If there's anybody else that wants another one, I will take one also. and we'll just get it running because that would put us at 3 fillers. But I know lots of us want to know what is in WNBA. We got 2 hobby boxes. It's a big one. Panini 1-in-1, Panini Prism Hobby. But if there's anyone out there, I am willing to do that again. Hey, if you look less than 18, Mike, you must look like you must be doing something right. Oh, is it 21 now? Still, I mean, if you look less than 21, pretty awesome. I definitely don't look less than that. I have too many wrinkles going around. Too many wrinkles. How's it going, Mark? Good to see you. Hey, there you go, Easy. That's pretty awesome. Good for you, Like I can't say that I ever did it, but from what I understand, those of you who have or tried to smoke or at some point, I have heard that it is one of the most difficult things to do to just stop. So if you have been able to, that is awesome. Good for you. I don't know what to compare it to honestly, but all I like I said, all I know is that I have heard that it is very difficult to stop. So if you that's something you've done and something you've been able to do, congrats. I feel like that deserves some props? That's pretty impressive also in itself, Mark. Playing in the band, being a bartender, doing all that, but never into the tobacco stuff. That's pretty impressive. That is a good comparison, Mark. I like it. Because I only know how hard it would be for myself to do that too. Jeff, I remember. I remember. Like it deserves. If you guys have quit, that is, it is an impressive thing. That's crazy, Mark. Hey, definitely you're. It puts you in the minority in that category of lifestyle there. That's pretty cool, though. You know, I also don't have tattoos or anything. I do have piercings on my ears here, but um see, here's the way that I think of it though. Would I like to get a tattoo? I think they could be kind of fun. I wouldn't, it would be interesting. But my problem is, do I want to spend $200 to get a tattoo, or should I just go buy a hobby box? You know, like tattoo, hobby box. I don't know. That's where my struggle is. There you go, Rasami. Oh, I'm sorry, Dibs. That's crazy. But again, awesome. Get at least a $600 one for the first one. Yeah, but the thing is, I've still never opened a box of flawless. I don't think I can make myself get a tattoo until I do a personal box of flawless. I mean, we might as well go all the way and just say like a personal box of transcendent. After I do a personal of transcendent, maybe then I'll get a tattoo. You imagine though? Yeah, 25,000. I'm just gonna do that as a personal now. Thank you very much. Like, oh, that's crazy. WNBA, two full spots, one filler left. WWE 5 and 10. Star Wars 7 full, 4 fillers. Yeah, see, easy. That's why I can't do it. I have too hard of a time. Like, yeah, but if I spend that much, I could also go buy a personal box of Prism, you know? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sardu. Like, that is such a cool memory, though. And that's the thing, whether the tattoo is something you really wanted or you just did because you wanted to do something, like, how cool to remember him by that. Like that's such a story. That is cool. And I'm sorry that he's passed away, but it's awesome, you know? Right, Bojark? $150 for that? I don't know. That seems a bit low, but just my opinion. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Exactly. That's a good way to do it also, Emma. Oh yeah, look, I only spent this much, you see? Stacks. Here we go. Well, it's part of the stack. I am going to send a bunch of things off for grading. Again, where did those cards go? Well, I'll show you what I have here. A lot of my things are in boxes, in stacks, being ready to be sent off. So I'm assuming that's where the cards I'm looking for are. I don't really know. That must be it. So we'll just show the other ones I was going to send. I have these set aside already, so we're going to go over a few things, but just take a look at some of the possibilities of what you can hit from One Piece. You know, zoom in here. You got a Mihawk manga, a Sabo manga. You guys probably remember that one. Ace SP. I love this Zoro. I know it's just a regular leader. It is the alt art, but with Mihawk in the back here, this is probably one of my favorite artworks in all of One Piece. There's another Ace SP, a Sabo SP, Koala SP. Her work on these is so good. This is actually my favorite, like gold detailing as far as the One Piece goes. I love the details on this card. Just fantastic. So we got that one. And of course, another Mihawk because he is my favorite, which apparently now he is also Jeff's favorite. I'm giving away your secrets, Jeff. Too bad. And a Rebecca SP. So, just a few things that are going to be sent off in the next mission. And it sounds like at this point in time, we're waiting for 4+ months to get the cards back. Kind of crazy. I don't know. Here's the other thing. We already have the lawsuit happening with PSA 2. Is that going to make things slower, faster, have no effect? I don't know. But I am kind of curious. Very good estimate, Cecil. Yeah, it's about. So I go through Beckett. When I have big groups of cards like this, I usually send them at the lowest level. It is $18 a card, but if you do have an autograph on the card, then it's another $5 just so they can at least authenticate the auto. Or if you want it graded, they will grade the auto also. So then it comes to 23 a card. And then you have to pay for the insurance of shipping and all of those extra costs. So 25 is pretty close. Sounds good, Jeff. All right. I know nobody else said they were going to take one, but I talked about doing it. I'm still interested in doing it. I am taking down a second full spot in WNBA, which means we are at one full spot and one filler here. So one full spot, one filler for WNBA. The Patriots talk? Oh, yeah, we're pretty much done for the most part, Duck. We're just going to talk about how Tom Brady is a Patriots member. The Patriots won 6 Super Bowls. He was a big part of that. So he's kind of a good player, but the Patriots again went to the Super Bowl this year. But we won't say too much about them. How's it going, Travis? Also, Wes Welker was on the Patriots, and every time I see Travis and Stetson in here, I just think of Wes Welker, my favorite receiver. WNBA is sold out. Keith taking the last full spot, Stetson with the last filler. I don't know about all of you, but I am so excited to get this one running. Can't wait. I can't wait. How's it going, Josh? Good to see you. Hey, let's just see something crazy. Whether there's, I don't know, let's hit both things. Let's hit a case hit from here and a kaboom from here. I don't even care. I'm just excited. So let's talk about everything we have. Everybody who's in on this one. Here is our WNBA break. We have 3 spots that we need to fill over here. We do have our fillers. We got Anthony A with 1, Sherry W with 1, Richard D with 1, Rissia with 1, Clinton 1, Riss with another, Cheesecake 2, Keith with 1, Anthony A with another, Jeff D.E. with 1, and Stetson with the last one. So the top 3 are going to get in. We got to do our random and see who it's going to be. But thank you guys for getting this one filled. Again, I'm so excited. Here we go. One of the craziest rips we've done, probably the biggest one we've done, is the Wimby Rookie Year Prism Hobby Box. That's probably our biggest break, but this one is, because it's a left side too, it's up there also. I know, right, Duck? We'll see. Top 3 on the list. Here we go. 13 times. Chris, Jeff, Anthony, Clinton, you're right on the bubble. So close. If you guys didn't make it in on this one, I do apologize. I know that's one of our bigger ones, but I do thank you for taking the chance and helping to get this one full, and for helping to cover those who did get in on their spot. So here's what we got. Keith with 1, Kendrick, that dude, BBQ at Cheesecake. I picked up a couple. Keith with another one. And then from our fillers, Riss, Jeff, and Anthony. I'm kind of curious what the checklist is here for all of the case hits and who goes to what number, but either way, the sweat is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. Let's get it done. I don't know which number is who, so I will say that. 12 times. Good luck. Jared is in the chat. How's it going, Jared? Cheesecake down to Riz. There's our names list. Coming up, we have the serial number. Everybody wants to see the one spot on a break like this. So good luck. Here we go. This is a big one. 10 times. Here it is. Size small? I wish, Duck. No, my size is probably a large or an extra large. Unless you're ordering from China, then it might be like 3XL. Because China sizes are crazy. 1 down to 8. Wow, Cheesecake picking up the 1 spot. Keith 0, Cheesecake 1, Jeff with 2, I picked up 3, Anthony 4, Kendrick 5, that dude with 6, I've got the 7, Riss with 8, and Keith with 9. All right, who's on the case hits? Which numbers do we actually want to see? That's the question. But if you guys want to trade, feel free. Hendrik, are you in here? I would trade either 3 or 7 for the 5 spot. Yeah, that's crazy. Good. I mean, you've definitely got the sweat, Cheesecake. I do know. Is it the Kaboom? One of the, maybe it's the Color Blast. It's either the Kaboom or the Color Blast. I know that Caitlin Clark is #1 on, but I don't remember which one that is. And she's not #1 on all of them. So that's the tricky part. I'm going to pull up the checklist right now so that we can take a look and see. Color Blast, #1 is actually Kelsey Plum. Paige is #5. Who's #5? That's Kendrick. I mean, I don't know if Kendrick would want to trade to the 5 spot. Let's see. Don't think a kaleidoscope is a... Is it a case hit in this? I don't think so. I mean, I think the other big thing is just the autographs. And then, of course, the 1 of 1. You got to pull up the Kaboom checklist also, huh? Kendrick, I don't know if you're watching. I don't see any other trades, though, so I'm going to go ahead and I guess we'll get things ripping. We'll save 1 and 1 for last. So I hope that we've got a very, very nice box of Prism or something here. Whew, here we go. Let's do this. I'm excited. How about a Paige Becker's auto, a Caitlin Clark auto? Does anyone know, have either of those 1 of 1s been pulled yet? That's the big question. Caitlin or Paige, have either of those 1 of 1 autos been pulled? Good luck. Big rip. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Let's see what we can find. Let's learn how these boxes work. Guess it's going to go like this. Maybe. Jackie Young, Azura Stevens, Paige Beckers. There's a Paige right up front going to the 5 spot. That's going to be Kendrick. Kiki Iriafen, Rakia Jackson. Thank you, Mike. Skylar Dickens, Jade Melbourne, Brianna Stewart, Rebecca Allen, Naphesia Collier, Sabrina Ionescu. Nice one right there. Dawana Bonner on the green. That one's going to go to the 9, going to Keith. Not bad there, Keith. And 54 out of 225 going to Anthony on this one. That is very neon green. I know this is nothing for all those big breakers who just rip through the packs, but guess what? When I get to jump in and be a part of it and rip stuff like this that I actually like, and we're ripping it because some of you have jumped in also, I just want to say thank you, because I don't get to do that all the time. There's no way I would be able to rip all of this as a personal, even though I would love to. It just wouldn't happen. Purple? I don't know. These seem different. Michelle Timms, Maddie Westfeld, Caitlin Chen, Megan Gustafson, Marine Johannes, Dawana Bonner, a silver of Erica Wheeler to the 5. Brittany Griner, Cameron Brink, that's going to go to the 7. Catherine Westbeld, Kelsey Plum on the kaleidoscopic, go into the 3. And I was just going to say, I think we know who that is. Dewana Bonner on the purple. All right. 2 packs, 2 cards of Dewana Bonner. That is going to the 1 spot, going to Cheesecake. Now we are looking for bounty number 62. Oh, you know what? Can we hit a tiger or a zebra out of here? If we can, that also will count for this bounty. Ooh, let me... Gold final... Snakeskin. Whoop. So we can hit the snakeskin bounty from this one. I don't see tiger, but somebody might be able to pull the snakeskin bounty here also. It could happen. It could happen. Snakeskin is still a case hit, so good luck, everyone. Cynthia Cooper-Dyke, Kalani Brown, Maisha Hines-Allen, Paige Becker's on the groovy. Go into the 2 spot, go into Jeff. Sonia Citrone, Jade Melbourne, Michelle Timms, Leonie Febick, Alicia Gray, Jewel Lloyd, a silver of Tamika Catching, and rookie Georgia Moore. This one's going to go to the 0. And wow, same number, 21 out of 49 going to Cheesecake. She's pretty good too. That's not a bad one right there, Cheesecake. Ah, nice hit there, Jeff. Looking for something crazy, though. We should see 2 autos out of this box, but we really want to see a case hit. I think we got our first auto right here, actually. Looks like it's going to be a blue one. And I will ask you guys, but do you want to see all of these base numbers? I know it's part of it. I'll just go through them very quickly at the end. Caitlin Chen, Sonia Citrone, Monique Akoa Makani, Isaiah James, Ray Burrell. Ooh, what is this parallel? That's kind of cool. What is that? Going to the 7, Raya Marshall. I don't know what this is called, but it looks pretty awesome. Sue Bird, Allie Quigley. How about a Caitlin Clark right there? This is our auto. This is our auto. It is a rookie. Let's go to the back first. That's going to go to Mercury, Michelle Timms. 112 out of 199 going to Jeff. Kiki Iriafen. That is not a bad one either. We're opening a big box. We just got an auto. Pretty decent player. We got to give it some lightning. Going to 1 of 1. 54 out of 75 going to Anthony. Not bad, Anthony. Yeah, right? Cheesecake? Definitely a nice one. Caitlin going to the 2. What is Jeff? You're Caitlin. It's stuck to the card. I think you could probably get it off of there. You'll just have to buff it out. But it's stuck to the card. Red way up front. Let's just go like this. How about a Sophie Cunningham? It's a 2 Sabali. Kayla McBride. Lauren Jackson on the Pioneers. Lucy Olson. Jorka Juhats. But Nisha Laney Hamilton. Markeisha Davis. Diana Taurasi. Tiara McCowan. We're stuck. A silver of Sydney Colson and Ruthie Bolton. That silver is going to go to the 1. And 196 out of 299 go into that dude's a barbecue. Light blue coming up. Melissa Smith, Courtney Vandersloot, Lucy Olson, Camila Cardoza, Sarah Ashley Barker, Erica Ogunbowale, Brianna Turner on the silver, going to the 5 spots. Bria Hartley, Leah Ueru, Ariel Atkins. Oh, there we go. How about a Cheryl Miller on the light blue, best basketball player there is? 95 out of 125. And a Jewel Lloyd going to the 7 on the kaleidoscopic. All right, second half of the box. Should see another autograph. Hopefully we see a 1 of 1 of some kind in here. What was that I just said, guys? Said something about like a 1 of 1 or, you know, something like that, right? I don't want to get too worked up, but I'm pretty sure black. Is this a black velocity or is this just a black? Looks like it might be a black velocity. So it might be out of 39. Still, we do have a black. Looking at the packs here. Black. So black velocity, Mojo Gold Black. So I think this might be out of 39, not a 1 of 1, unfortunately. Still would have been cool. Jorka Juhats, Benija Laney Hamilton, and Alyssa Smith, Aaliyah Nye, Natasha Cloud, Ruthie Bolton, Silver, Ari McDonald. Right. Good luck. Yeah, this is definitely a black velocity. So not a 1 of 1, not a true black. Wow. 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 Should have opened this as a personal. Good luck to somebody here. Oh my goodness. Caitlin Clark? Are you kidding me? Somebody's gonna hit big right here. Somebody's about to hit big. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. We gotta give that some more lightning. Yes, you did, Big J. Man, I don't have my new like thing set up. I have a siren to go. I don't have it set up yet. It wasn't fully finalized. This would be a perfect time for a siren. Good luck. Hey, let's slow reveal. We're gonna slow reveal. Where's the number? Somewhere. Where's the number? Well, there it is. 23 out of 39. Oh my goodness. I'm keeping this card after all that, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, I hate this. I appreciate you guys getting in. I hate when this happens. I love it. I love Caitlin Clark. I really do. I'm super happy that I got this card, but I hate seeing it so like that I get this. I'm happy. I am happy, but I would prefer to see these hits kind of go to all of you. Holy cow. What a hit. That is absolutely a one touch, but like I said, I'm about to send things off for grading. So I'm going to put this in a top loader right now because this one is definitely going off for grading. My goodness. Natasha Howard, JJ Quinnerly, Jordan Horston, Connecticut Sun, Anissa Morrow on the red kaleidoscopic 34 out of 99. Anthony is secretly also crushing this break. There you go, Anthony. Yeah, 100%, Jeff. It is going to get graded. That's why I put it in a top loader and not a one touch, because, I mean, that card looks pretty well centered also. Oh, my payment failed, guys. That one's not going to ship. So that one sold for $735. Nice. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm grading that for sure, though. Add that to my Caitlin PC. What a card. My goodness. Cameron Brink on the Groovy. Going to the 2. Courtney Vandersloot, Alicia Clark, Cheryl Miller, Katie Lou Samuelson, Kia Nurse, Tisha Pinachero, Lexi Hull on the silver going to the 1, Anissa Morrow, Cheryl Swoops, Talia Copper, Jordan Horston on the blue. 119 out of 199. I'll just say this. I mean, I already got a hit, obviously, and it's of Caitlin Clark, so I cannot complain whatsoever. I hope out of these 4 packs and this 1-in-1 box, I hope all of you get the other stuff. Like, let's just see it. Carla Light, Raya Marshall, Bridget Carlton, a silver of Angel Reese. Oop, right behind that, Anissa Morrow also. The Reese is going to go to the 2 spot. This one is going to the 7, 197 out of 299. Staying here, Tina Charles, Alyssa Thomas, Asha Sivka, Camila Cardoso on the fractal. I know, that's why we did this as a left side, Big J. Haley Van Lith, Dominique Malonga, and Kiki Ariothan. There's like 3 players that have value in here, maybe 4. So I didn't see any reason that we should not do a left side, even though I know it made the spots be worth a whole lot more. Never, Doc. That Caitlin is staying in my PC. I love One Piece, but I really love Caitlin. That is not going anywhere. Veronica Burton, Isabel Harrison, Natisha Hedeman, Marina Johannes on the kaleidoscopic going to the 1, Alicia Clark, Cheryl Miller, Haley Van Lith, Penny Taylor, Kiki Ariothan, Michaela Timpson, silver of Zaya Cook, going to the 0, that's going to go to Keith, and Monique Billings, pink velocity. So close, 65 out of 79. Going to Kendrick. Almost on the bounty. Tell you what, I can't do that. I was going to say, if I don't have the bounty spot, though, that is all Jeff. However, if we hit a snakeskin and somehow either the 3 or the 7 spot gets hit, the snakeskin bounty will go to everyone else who got in. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I love Caitlin. Like, pretty cool. All right, we got one of those crazy parallels coming up again. Whatever they're called. Aaliyah Edwards. Yeah, right. If we hit the bounty, I'm keeping it for myself. Ezzy McBecker. Alyssa Peely. Dominique Malonga. Kiki Ariothan. Brianna Turner. Ari McDonald. Lexi Hull. Angel Reese. Nancy Lieberman. Going to the 4. Going to Anthony. Sydney Colson on this parallel going to the 1. That is going to be a cheesecake. One more pack from Prism. We should have an auto in here because we haven't seen our second autograph yet. looks like a purple auto. We got a purple autograph. I know, right, Duck? Zia Cook, Tina Thompson, Jordan Canada, Nancy Lieberman, Asia Wilson, Marina Mabry, a silver of Tina Thompson. Going to the 5 spot. Janelle Saloon, Kahina Pow Pow, Haley Van Lith. Pink, that's our auto. Yep, let's go like this. Azura Stevens on the pink. 161 out of 175. Going to Cheesecake. And Ezzy McBeggar on the purple auto. 35 out of 49 going to Kendrick. Nice hit, Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't even know what he's gotten. He's gotten a few good hits, too. Kendrick's spot actually did pretty well. Anthony with the 4 spot did pretty decent also. Lots of hits for the 4. If you guys haven't gotten anything crazy yet, though, let's see it right here. Good luck. I know, we got to get you something here, Keith. We want to see a 0 or a 9. We got, are these... Where did I put my card? Here it is. I think it's on top. Silver of something. JJ Quinterly. That one's going to you, Keith. 39 out of 99. JJ Quinterly rookie. There you go. One more card. Good luck, all. This is another sneaker spotlight, guys. We got 2 boxes, 2 sneaker spotlights. This is crazy. 2 boxes, 2 sneaker spotlights. Good luck, whoever's going to get this one. I love these cards. Not a rookie? That is definitely a rookie. Holy cow. Holy cow. Not enough lightning. Why don't I have my sirens set up? Set up the sirens. We are going big right here. Going big. We got a Paige Becker's sneaker spotlights going to 52 out of 99. Jeff DeGrande. Jeff. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That is huge. If the Asia sold for 1,000, this is probably 5,000. What is the Paige going for? Only a few players have value. If Asia's going for 1,000, what is the Paige? That is a crazy card. Let's look up a sold comp. I know there's 99 of them. All right, 2,000, not 5, but $2,000. $2,000 right there. There you go, Jeff. I mean, just a pretty decent break. When it sits, it hits. Where's Richard? He'll tell you. Holy cow. Let me. I want to scrape or scratch this all up, so I'm gonna go get a case just to put around that, Jeff. We will talk about it here. But what a break for WNBA. That is insane, guys. Shelly hit the Asia last break. We got the sneaker spotlights in this break of Paige Beckers. Oh, it doesn't even fit in here. Maybe. There we go. That is a tight fit. Holy cow. All right, we'll leave it like that for now. That is insane. Quick recap. All right, here we go. Just a quick recap of a few things we hit. You know, lots of numbered stuff right here. Pretty big auto also. I mean, two pretty decent ones, to be honest. McBeggar and Iriafen going to the 4 and the 5 spot here. So pretty nice autographs. We got a Paige Becker's Groovy. Amore. Rookie going to the 1 spot. Another 1 spot. Then we got a 23 out of 39 Caitlin Clark. Then we got a JJ Quinterly out of 99, 39 out of 99. And in case we were not done yet, Paige Becker's Sneaker Spotlight, 52 out of 99. Holy cow, is that awesome or what? That makes me so happy. So happy. To think, I almost ripped those as a personal when it wasn't selling out too. I'm glad we got it, and I'm glad like a few of you got some hits here. That is so insane. So insane. Congratulations. We do need to copy you guys all over though and get you in a race. Somebody is gonna win some store credit right here. I'm gonna be happy. Like, let's keep ripping. You know, that break sat for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I think 3 weeks. We ripped it here, and look how crazy it was. I'll tell you what, normally we do first place gets $10 in store credit. If I get first place, everybody who is not me in the break gets $10 store credit. That's the way we're going to do this one. Here we go. Is it too late to buy the last spots? I know, right, Mark? Keith. Keith is the winner, getting $10 in store credit. Keith, that does make me feel a bit better for you too. Because you really did. I mean, you're not lying. You did get like one card, so at least one numbered card anyway. Well, let's keep the table. I mean, it's already on fire. We already got things going, so let's keep the table running. We gotta get these breaks sold too. We gotta keep burning the wood here. Keep the table on fire. Bojarg, you should not buy them all. Optic football this year has been really bad. Just, there are hits, I will tell you that. Obviously, there's hits out of Optic, but overall this year, Optic retail has not been very good. I would say just save your money, get something else. I don't know what it's like in your area though, but yeah, Optic retail has not been the greatest thing this year. Can't believe we've opened two one and one boxes, and we've gotten two sneaker spotlights. That is just incredible. I love those cards. They're so cool. Well, good thing we have some Star Wars up there then, huh, Cheesecake? Yeah. So Asia sold for 1,000. Paige sells for 2,000. Then we hit that Caitlyn out of the Prism. What a crazy couple of WNBA breaks. I mean, are there lower numbered sneaker spotlights? Is there a lower one? Prolific. Yeah, the sneaker spotlights are only out of 99. There's no other parallel or anything like that. So that is just crazy. No, no way, Duck. That one is going to go with my other Caitlin's in the safe. Along with the Shoheis. The Shoheis, the other one of one, the, I don't know, the limited edition short print One Piece cards. They're all going to go there. So 7 full spots, 3 left in Star Wars, 5 full, 10 left in WWE. There is also a member spot. So whether you're triple or home run member, there is a member spot in the WWE break as well. And Lively is giving away a full spot. So anybody who gets in, whether it's a full or a filler, Lively also is going to give away a full spot in WWE. So if you get in on that one, you do have a chance at a second spot. The safe, the dogs, the gun. I mean, you gotta stay protected. We got the cameras. You gotta be careful these days. You gotta be careful. And that just goes for anybody in general, too. So I have we have WWE and Star Wars up there right now. I also have One Piece. I have Deadpool. I have Disney Neon. I have one other thing. What's the other thing? Something. Oh, baseball. I mean, what else do you guys want to run? I don't have any more Hobby of Deadpool. I did just pick up the blasters. So it would be a 6 blaster break for Deadpool. I do have Hobby for Disney Neon though, so we could do a Disney Neon break, or we could just do some One Piece of OP15. That's how you gotta be, right, Jeff? Great question, Mike. The answer is if it is not going to grade a 10, then yes. There's absolutely no reason for that card to be so expensive. I traded mine away for a bunch of One Piece stuff at the last show because it was definitely a 9. Like it was off center. But when you can get $400 to $500 for that card, absolutely. I have multiple. Like it used to be a $5 to $20 card. So again, there's no reason that it's going for hundreds. PSA 10 version is going for 1100 now. Doesn't make any sense. So yes, get everything you can for that card. If it's not a 10, sell it. Go buy another one that's going to get a 10. I know it's Shohei, but even that card, there's no reason. Like it's not going to last over the years. The aces are cool. I have multiple of them. That's another reason I sold it though. It just that card, there's multiple thousands and thousands of them. So get rid of it while you can for some nice bucks. A PSA 10 just went for $34.99. Holy cow. Yeah, so if it's a 10 or has a chance at a 10, you gotta grade that. There's no reason that it should be that expensive of a card. But I got 400 plus in value for it, so yeah. 34. Yeah, if it's gonna get if you have a chance at a 10 in that case, send it in. If not, sell it. There's no, I don't know, it looks like prices are already kind of coming down again. Because the mosaic ones, those were at 100. The all aces, 425, 370, 350, 490. So they were up. It does look like they're starting to come down. Maybe people are realizing. I don't know. I would just sell it now and get it when you can. That's a interesting question, Sardu. Like, do I not like music? Oh, I like it just fine, but to say that music's just one of my favorite things where I just go out and like there's this one band or one singer, whatever person. I don't have a favorite necessarily. So I like music just fine and I very much appreciate it. I love going to classical concerts to watch the orchestras and the people in person because I think what they do is fantastic. So very much do I appreciate it. But to say that I just have like a favorite or something. No, if that answers your question. I just think it's incredible what they can do. The musicians and stuff, watching them play through, especially Four Seasons. I love that. The violinist through there, insane. I cannot do that. Not at all. So it's pretty spectacular to me. Mafra. I'm going to make a note of it right now. Got it written down, Sardu. All right, 7 full, 3 fillers right here. We're up to 35 likes. It is about time that we go ahead and do another giveaway. Let's do... Why not Star Wars? Why not, you know? We will do a Star Wars filler giveaway. How is it going, Clinton? I will admit, Duck, sometimes I do pretend that I am a conductor. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing, but sometimes driving down the road, especially on long drives, like when we go down to Sacramento for a card show, I will pretend like I am conducting without having a clue what I'm doing. All you have to do is type something in the chat. We hit big. How about, let's just, you know what? We're just going to make it Paige. Paige exclamation, because we just hit a huge Paige Becker's sneaker spotlight. So type that in, get yourself entered. This is for a Star Wars filler. Johnny Cards in the chat. Johnny Cards. Don't go anywhere, Johnny. You gotta see this card because you weren't here when we hit it. Pretty decent, you know? Pretty decent card. Only a couple grand. Nothing crazy. Two boxes of 1 and 1. 2 sneaker spotlights. Those are my kind of boxes. Oh, that's right, Clinton, you didn't see it either. Yeah, you know, kind of decent. Pretty good. Might be worth a few dollars or something. Yes, mine also, Johnny. I actually got the 1-in-1 boxes hoping to get one of these. Both of the boxes that we opened had a sneaker spotlight in it. One was Asia, and the other one, Paige. All right, like 20 more seconds. Get yourself entered. This is going to be for a filler into Star Wars. Jeff DeGrande. Meatball. That card is going to Meatball. Hopefully he doesn't drool too much on it. But you know, Meatball might just get a little drooly every now and then. Oh, nice. Did she, Big J? That's awesome. Let's get you guys. Wait. No, we're going to do a panda. I don't care. I know this is for Star Wars. Normally we would do a spaceship race. But this is pandas. I can't say no to pandas, so that's what we're going to do. Good luck, all. Here we go. Josh. Yeah, crazy. The pandas are bumbling their way to the finish. Winner is gonna be no way. Meatball is taking that race down. I know Meatball's not a fan of Star Wars, so unfortunately, we're gonna go to the next spot. I'm just kidding, Jeff. Congratulations, getting a filler into the Star Wars break. I know, Clinton. I know he does. He's only like one of the other biggest Star Wars people I know. So 7 full, 2 fillers left in this one here. I can't wait to open this box. That panda song stuck in my head now. Brum, 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 brum. Pandas. 7 full, 1 filler in Star Wars. Oh, who is the last one that just got a spot? Oh, Big J, Donruss Baseball is going to be amazing. I do not blame you whatsoever. I'm going to be opening quite a bit of that myself. I'll definitely be chasing Caitlin and Paige autographs there. The downtowns, like you said, I think it's going to be a fantastic product. The first pitch cards, Jeff. So they're the first pitch cards for whatever their local team is. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll be doing definitely Donruss baseball. Tons of Bowman baseball. You guys know we always do Bowman here. How about a case of Bowman blasters? That's always a fun one. Let's do. We'll be doing hopefully Bowman basketball. I entered all the drops. I haven't gotten any confirmation yet, so I'm assuming maybe I didn't get in. But hopefully we'll be doing some Bowman basketball. All kinds of stuff. Let's keep the table burning, though. It's already on fire. We already had a crazy WNBA break. So now let's have a crazy Star Wars break, a crazy WWE break, all kinds of stuff. Yep. I know it seems crazy, but Donruss baseball is going to be absolutely loaded this year. Tons of WNBA stars, because that's the only other contract that Panini has the license with. So WNBA is probably going to be all over, is what my assumption would be. I don't know. Do they still have golf? I think they might still have golf too, but lots of WNBA for sure. You know, Caitlin Clark's going to be everywhere. Paige is going to be everywhere too. So that should be kind of fun. Wow, that's awesome, Keith. Upper Deck has golf. That's right. Yeah, so Upper Deck has golf and hockey. So Panini really just has WNBA. The only license that Panini has, no, that's wrong. Panini has NASCAR. So Panini can do NASCAR and WNBA. That's crazy, Keith. All right, so we have the Star Wars. We're sitting at 7 full. We have WWE plus this box. You can see it's kind of damaged right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 WWE mega boxes. But especially after that break, because I love you all, let's throw in a second WWE damaged mega box. If we can get this one sold out in the next hour, I'll throw in a second WWE mega box. You know, when it's damaged like that, that means they have the hits, right? We just saw what happened. Can we make it be true? Only 5 full spots. So there's not that many. 5 full spots for WWE. You guys can get this one running within the hour here. I will throw in another mega box. I know we've got some WWE fans. Star Wars is cheaper. Buy it. And like you all know, I said it multiple times. I don't know any of these people. I don't know who's good. I know The Rock. I know John Cena. But the design on WWE cards is so nice. I wish they had that design on more products and more cards because they do a great job with that. I just the people on there, I don't know anything about it and I don't watch any of it. So it's hard for me to collect, but the cards themselves are very, very nicely done. Yeah, if you want to trade Big J, let me know. Sounds good. Yeah. Oh, did you, Jeff? Did you hit the Luffy? Now I know, Jeff. Now I need to know what you hit there. What'd you get? You did. I called it. You hit the Luffy. You did hit the Luffy. Not gonna lie, that's the card I was trying to get. If you are not interested, we should definitely talk. Let me know. I'll try. Hopefully it shows up better than the cards at the show did. Oh, it doesn't let me zoom. Well, hopefully it works. Ah. You guys can kind of see, right? There we go. If I darken my screen. Monkey D. Luffy SP card. That is the OP13 Luffy PSA 10. How's it going, Otis? Otis, do you like WWE? I think you do, right? I don't remember. I think that you like WWE, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Alrighty then. So, WWE, we are down to four full spots, 7 fillers. So that one is definitely closer. And then 7 full and 1 filler in Star Wars, but I can add some more fillers if you guys would rather have that. And then, but don't forget, for WWE, if we get this running by 5 o'clock, I will throw in this extra box. It's supposed to just be 4 megas. If we get it running by 5 o'clock, I will throw this one in there. And then, yeah. So 4 full and 7 fillers. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is don't forget that Lively is giving away a full spot to anybody who gets in also. So if you get in from the fillers or buy a full spot, you do have a chance at another one. Doing pretty well, Otis. Otis, you got to see it too. I know that you'll appreciate this. If you missed the WNBA break, it was pretty good. We did pull this Caitlin Clark Black Velocity out of 39. So guys, it took a while, right, to identify that this was the Velocity Black, not the Black Finite, just the regular Velocity. But can you imagine if that was the Caitlin Black Finite? How crazy would that have been? Oh, and then, you know, just another one. Minor card here. Paige Becker's Sneaker Spotlight. It's a couple grand. Nothing crazy. Such a beautiful card. No, 2 boxes of 1-in-1, 2 sneaker spotlights. Ocean Bomb Grape. Way more sugary than the yogurt flavor. Doesn't taste too bad though. It is hard to drink all of it at once. Taking lots of sips here and there. I mean, what? Been working on this for 2 hours now. It is sweet. Richard sent them to me, Jeff. So he got one of each flavor. So thank you again, Richard. I appreciate it. I have not seen them anywhere, at least near me, but he said there's an Asian market. He said that they were carrying them. So pretty cool. Well, hopefully you can find them. Like I said, they're very sweet with tons of sugar in them, but they actually, I was a little worried at first because of the sparkling water that they were called, but they're not that bad. Just be prepared for the sugar crash. I think so. Yeah, so these are actually, it looks like, I can't confirm. I don't know how advertising works in Japan, but it does look like they're actually produced by Oda and the Toei animation team. So Oda, of course, is the creator of One Piece, but it looks like they actually produced these drinks also. because they've got the Toei animation all over. As far as I can tell, that's who made these drinks. Tell your friends, tell your WWE super fans, whoever you like and can there. If we can get this one running, I will add another box of WWE Chrome Omega. How's it going, Man Jam? Welcome in. I hope things haven't been too crazy for you. Oh, Keith. Travis, I do not envy you. Oh, that stuff tastes so gross. That sounds like a lot of work, Man Jam. What color is your house gonna be? Of the One Piece drinks? Oh, you're talking about the prep? Oh, that sounds really nice, actually, Man Jim. Well, let me know when you're done, because our house could use it too. Tony is in here. How's it going, Tony? Why? Tony, why did you discover translating English to Dutch? Are you trying to learn Dutch? That's such a random fact, I guess. Why are you learning Dutch, Tony? It is true, Sardu. It's kind of weird to think, oh, look, that's the inside of me. So it is, but I mean, I also worked at a hospital for how long in the medical field now? So I think all the medical stuff's kind of interesting. Not everybody thinks the same thing. just, just saying. There's also a reason that most of the conversations that I have at work that we consider normal, and because we hang out with a lot of medical friends and staff, like we go to a lot of places and then we realize, oh, we're talking kind of loud, but you know, we'll talk about everything like it's nothing. The amount of naked people we've seen and body parts and just the stuff we have to clean up and all the things that we deal with all the time. It's to us just very normal. So sometimes we're like, oh, we should, I guess we should pick a different subject now. Other people are not so comfortable. Turn it into a color blast. Ah, Otis, I don't think that one would be very popular. Just saying. Exactly what I was thinking, Easy. So 35 minutes. Let's see if we can get WWE running. Friday, we will have One Piece. We will have Deadpool. We will have Disney Neon. Uh, some more USA baseball. Hopefully, Bowman basketball. I don't know if I won or anything, though. I haven't gotten any notification. So I'm guessing probably not. But you never know. Currently, all the clouds have rolled in now, but it's still just extremely windy. Not so much rainy or wet yet, just very, very windy. But the clouds are like there's no more sun. It's just dark now. Lies, 8-Ball. We know you have a crush on Stardew. So, I know it's baseball season. I will never understand why the A's traded Mason Miller away. But have any of you seen what he is doing this season? Mason Miller is absolutely crushing things. I know Shohei did have the most innings pitched with no earned runs or anything, but Mason Miller right now, holy cow, he is doing crazy stuff. I know, Keith, I'm trying. I would love for Star Wars to go. I would love for WWE to go too, but, you know, only so much we can do. Right, Mike? It has come to be what the A's do, but yeah, Mason Miller absolutely tearing the league apart with his pitching. I think he's faced 36 batters with 31 strikeouts, or it was some crazy stat like that. Something insane. So he is, yeah, he's kind of good. Well, everybody, I mean, we got one break done and the table's clearly burning up. Are we going to run some more here? We've definitely kind of hit a wall. If there's stuff that you haven't seen but you would like me to put it up there, type it in the chat. Let me know, send me a message, email me, anything like that. What kind of stuff do you want more of or less of? Or, yeah, what do you think? I tried to get Fantastic Four. I don't think I won that one either. I do have Deadpool, though. I can put up some Deadpool if you guys want to run that. I definitely have One Piece. I need to try to find some more of these cards. So these are from Caitlin Clark's special, like, Target exclusive, her own box thing. But I have a few of those to 99 now. I need to find some more of these. I think they're awesome. Even if they're all just cards of her when she's from when she was little to now and everything. Fun cards. So I don't have any more hobby boxes because the hobby boxes, at least the ones that I could find, the places were all selling them for like $4.25 a box, which is a little crazy to me. But I do have 6 blasters. Yeah, I figured you would be interested in that one, Big J. So I have those up there. I do like to see all of your rips of One Piece, though, so that's always fun to watch. But we have some WWE. I know this isn't anything that I personally know a lot about, but I know there's plenty of people in the chat who like WWE, so I figured we'd give it a shot here. I just know nothing whatsoever about it. And if it just is a hard one to get running, then we'll leave that to everybody else who does WWE. Almost done with that grape drink. That is so sweet. Whew. Sugar overload for sure. I like it, Big J. It dried up pretty much everywhere. That's the problem. It is so hard to get anything. And the unfortunate part about it is it's not even being bought by the people who play and want One Piece. It's just being picked up by the resellers. They don't care about it. They don't want it. So it's really unfortunate. The other thing that's going to happen when OP17 hits in August, the One Piece market yet again is going to go completely bonkers. They are supposed to have, if they continue their pattern, a specialized manga where OP9 had the gold, OP13 had red. I would imagine if they were to continue with the color themes and the way that the characters are done in One Piece, if they did another specialized color manga, it's probably going to be blue. That would be my guess. Just look at Luffy's outfit, his main outfit. He's got the yellow hat, the golden straw hat, right? He has the red vest. He has the blue jeans, the blue pants. I would assume that would be the next color, but who knows? Maybe they won't even do a color. Maybe they'll have special acetate mangas, or they'll do like OP05 where they just throw in extra mangas, or a god pack, or who knows. Yeah, that happened to my local stores also, Big J. They said that Bondi cut their allocation. It went from what they were getting, which is it's a way that I was able to get cases before, but their allocation got cut in half. So almost every place now just doesn't have them unless you're close to a Bondi store. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. Like you just have to know some people who know some people. If you want to open One Piece, I will get as much of it as I can, especially older stuff. I know you guys always sell out One Piece breaks, but are you guys interested in the older One Piece stuff also? We could do, I would say we could do some OPO5, but that would not be cheap at all. That box itself is over 1,000. So that'd be like 120 a spot. But like we could do some of the non-anniversary sets and some of that kind of older stuff too. Oh, of Laboon? Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 cards of Laboon, Jeff. They do have one alt art. The other ones are just like base cards of his, but he does have one alt art, and that one's very popular. So if you can find it, you might want to pick it up sooner rather than later. Maybe they'll make others later on, but um, for now, he only has one. The case for socks, Sardu? Yeah, don't run out of the store with socks. Yikes. Yes, that's how you spell it. Yep. That would be a cool trip, Big J, if you made it over to Cincinnati. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, you know what? Big J, you are still in here. I saw that you opened these, and you said these are loaded, correct? Does anybody want a personal of a WWE blaster? I would hate to end the stream um after pulling such crazy fire and just let it burn out here. So if anybody wants a personal blaster of WWE, I have one of these. You want one of those? Otherwise, I'm gonna rip a Topps Chrome blaster because we gotta pull some more craziness. So You want a WWE? Let me know. Otherwise, we are ripping a Topps Chrome Blaster. I'm hoping that we see. So here's what's crazy. I don't know if you all have paid attention to this. Helixes are actually the most rare of all of the super short prints. However, they sell for like the third least, second least. So they're not that popular, but they're the hardest ones to get. Eggs, if that happens, eggs. Hello, by the way. If we get another ultraviolet, that would be absolute insanity. At least it will be on camera here. But just saying, if that happens, that would be insanity. AJ Terrell, Talanoa Hufanga, Trent McDuffie, and Emory Jones Jr. I know, right, eggs? Tyler Nubbin, CJ Stroud, Jarrett Stidham on the Ray Wave, and Will Campbell. See, the problem is I don't have a Tom Brady ultraviolet. That's one that I do need. Rico Dowdle, Ashton Davis. There's a Cam Ward. And a red, white, and blue Brian Robinson Jr. I know it's hard. Sometimes you just can't, I don't know, you just can't rip all of them. Big J, if you wanted it, I would do it for 30. Debo Samuel, DK Metcalf on the silver, a refractor Bo Nix, power player, Dante Thornton Jr. I know. That's why it's hard. Sometimes you just don't feel like walking over to the camera and opening it there. Or, like, sometimes I'm watching a good game or something, and I don't want to leave the TV. I want to keep watching, but I also want to rip. So then I'll just watch the game and rip, and then a lot of times that's where the good hits come. Laporta and DK Metcalf. Got 2 packs. Big J sounds good. That box will be up for you. I'm pretty sure that's yellow. Don't think it's a gold one anyway. AJ Brown, Zach Wilson on the Ray Wave, Rashard Smith, rookie for the Ravens, Emory Jones Jr., 229 out of 275. Yes, exactly. Sometimes you just have to. Tyson Bagent, TJ Hawkinson, Fortune 15 Justin Jefferson, and Jaden Higgins. Unfortunately, nothing too crazy. All right, Big J. Good luck. What are we hoping to pull? Are there super short prints here? Any case hits of sorts? Can you get a helix from these? I don't know. But good luck, Big J. That is also the truth, Sardu. Sometimes that is the hardest part. Liv Morgan or Roman Reigns buyback. So is that like the MVP buyback, kind of? Because that must be who's holding the belt right now. Good luck. Here we go. Charlie Dempsey. Kyrie San? Kyra May Steele. Damian Priest. Sean Spears. Jacob Fatu. Victoria on the aluminum parallel, I guess. I don't know what they call that one. Era of Excellence, Trish Stratus. Well, this card looks cool. Like I said, I don't know anything about WWE, but the design on this card is fantastic. I love that card. Steel cage? Could be. I don't know. I just know it looks cool. Diamond plate. Okay. Makes sense. Aluminum diamond plates. Joe Gacy. Tommaso Ciampa. Gunther. And Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair. Santos Escobar. Damian Priest. And what? There's nothing on this card. You just got a blank card. Sorry there, Big J. I don't know. You tell me. Grayson Waller. I mean, I know a little bit about WWE. Charlotte Flair. Liv Morgan on the diamond plate. And Candice LeRae. This one is? This is a $40 card? Nice. Oh, because it's a refractor, huh? So are they doing it for... I mean, is that just considered a parallel of the base card then? Because I know that in baseball, that's how they did it, is it had to be the base cards. But this must be the parallel of the base card. That's awesome then. $40 right there. Best $30 you ever spent, huh? That's awesome. Real cool. Asuka. Stevie Turner. New Jack. And Kurt Angle. That dude's... Can you believe that break, Wiggy? Holy cow. Did you buy all the other stuff, Bojarg? Axiom? So, there you have it, guys. That is a reason to get into WWE. If you don't even collect, you can hit random refractor cards like that one for $40. Or you could hit the base if you get the 7 spot for $20. Ray Phoenix, Stacy Keibler, and Hulk Hogan. Well, I would say that's unfortunate, Big J, but I mean, you got some nice refractors and apparently a $40 one right there. So, well, worth it. Congratulations, Big J. Not gonna lie, that makes me want to get a spot in WWE right now too. Just so that I could try to hit some of those to return to buy some football, or I don't know, use some store credit for probably Bowman baseball when it comes out too. We got 5 minutes. If you guys want to run this one, I will add an extra mega box on top, which gives you an extra chance to hit a $40 card if it's one of the refractors. So let's see if we can get it running. So 4 full 7 fillers in WWE, 6 full 5 fillers in Star Wars. There you have it, though. The table continues to hit. Spend $30, earn 40. So I would say things are going for a profit here. Don't let this one pass you up. Filler going to chat. Awesome, Big J. Let's do that right now. Guys, the other thing is, if you get a full spot, whether you get a filler or you buy a full spot in this one, Lively is giving away another spot to all of you. So you could get 2 spots for the price of 1, or in this case, you might get 2 spots for the price of 0 from Big J. Thank you, Big J, for giving that spot away. Type that in the chat. There you go, Tommy. Nice. Rolling a 94. All right, let's go ahead and get you copied. This filler, of course, is going to be from Big J. I know you like pandas, Big J. How's it going, Ron? Welcome in. So we're going to do a panda race. Definitely going to do a panda race for this one. Top spot is going to get this filler courtesy of Big J. Gotta make sure you're adding in at the end there, Ron. Good to see you in here. Good luck. Here we go. Mike rolling 100? Wow. Tripling up. There you go, Mike. I love this music, Stardew. This panda music is by far. Otis, Ron, so close. Otis is gonna win that spot, courtesy of Big J. Thank you, Big J. Dun, 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 dun. What have you missed today, Ron? That is a great question. Nothing too much. You know, so far we've ran a personal for Big J. He made his money back plus some there. We did finally do the WNBA break. I took a couple spots and we didn't hit anything crazy. You know, just a Black Velocity Caitlin Clark. That one was last sold 730. And then we hit this Paige Becker's Sneaker Spotlights. Last sold 2,000. But other than that, we have not had too much going on. So, you know, it's been a pretty quiet day. That's why we're trying to keep things running here so we can keep the table on fire. Keep it going, keep the hits rolling. We want to get everything going because when you have a day like this, you don't want it to end. I know, that's why we gotta get Star Wars going. Star Wars and WWE, we want to keep things rolling because right now the table is burning up. But we got to get these last few spots moving. It should be working. Yeah. It was working like 5 minutes ago. There we go. Wow, even Vader doesn't sell? That is kind of crazy, Botarg. Everywhere you go, Darth Vader, like, I put the Darth Vader out in my case of this last show, which is just a tiny show. People came by like, oh, Vader! Like, it was gone in like 10 minutes. So that is crazy that even there, people aren't buying Darth Vader cards. Thanks, Jeff. I mean, hopefully we can get him going. Wow, people aren't buying 90 of them for $60? Yeah, I did have a lot of people ask for Disney. I don't sell as much Disney now just because they are kind of tough. Um, but you know, there this last show, I had a ton of people come by and ask, "Hey, what kind of Disney do you have? Do you have the base Disney, regular stuff?" So they still wanted to sell things. It's not a, it's very, very specialized, I guess. How's it going, Riz? Riz, I know, fair warning, I know you were in the break, but I feel like we should just have a display spot for the live stream, just today's stream, like top hits or something. But we hit one of these. You heard already? How'd you hear? Did Mano say? Where is Mano anyway? Just a couple good cards, you know. Nothing too crazy. I can't believe 2 boxes and 2 sneaker spotlights. There's only 99 cards. You're just gonna go full in on Marvel and Star Wars, Ron? Yeah, it's crazy. But when it sits, it hits. Richard will tell you. Yeah, it was crazy. It started out kind of slow. I was like, well, we had some decent hits. There wasn't anything too crazy, but it wasn't bad either. Um, but then when that block came up, I was like, okay, it has a chance to be something for sure. And then after we saw who it was, I was like, no way. What are the chances? And then to hit that page after, what a break. What a break. Like, should we run WNBA back? I know it took forever to sell out, but should we run it back? We can. I will have to find another 1-in-1 box, but let's run back the WNBA. Who's in this time? We can do it, right? We can do it. So the Kalen was out of the Prism hobby box, and the Page was out of the 1-in-1. Jeffson, see, I'm in. Jeff's gonna run a personal next time. Sounds good, Big J. All right, let's see if we can get this running. It has been a while here. We got 4 of these megas. Which, as you saw, there are a couple of MVP redemptions, or the 2 people who are holding the belt here. I don't even remember who it is now. That's the problem. So unfortunately, you guys would have to tell me, but there are buybacks, and we have seen that happen. If you got the X Factor, which you have 40 chances, I don't know what the checklist size is here, but you do have 40 chances to pull one of those $40 cards. Liv and Roman. So there you go. You want to do a break next time you're here, Jeff? That's fine. We can do it. Well, hey, even more reason to get in, Otis. There you have it. I know it would be a little harder for the cards to get to you, but it could happen. I'm just gonna say this, that WNBA break is going to go down like, how cool. I mean, how cool. Well, definitely one of the best breaks that we've ever had. The Prism Black basketball box, where Cane Train hit the $8,500 Color Blast, though, that was also pretty spectacular, I gotta say. That sounds horrible, Otis. Every month you have to get some new ones? Something just got dropped off in the mail, and we are going to open it. So while I'm going to go get it, your job, this is going to be a quick giveaway. I'm going to go get the mail. We're going to come back. We will see who has typed in on here and who hasn't. But that is how much time you have to get yourselves entered. This is going to be another WWE, so let's just say live. Live exclamation. Type that in the chat. I'm going to be right back. Kane is in the chat. How's it going, Kane Train? We are back. Let's get this race running. "15 names, 2 minutes up on the clock." And here we go. That's a happy race. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kane. It's good to see you in the chat, though, you know? These are some fast pandas indeed. Kane, we will have, because I know you're looking forward to, we will have some One Piece up there on Friday. I will have it listed. I did want to get through the rest of these. Did you see what we hit, Kane? Yeah, isn't that crazy? 5 seconds. Who's it gonna be? Jeff, the winner is gonna be MG the game. MG, congratulations. All right, now we got to open this up. Here we go. Will we get one of our special hits yet? Or will we keep waiting? Jacob Mizorowski. It is just a base card. 11Ks, Brewers all-time opening day record. Emma, I know you can appreciate that one. This kid, though, is going to be something else. I hope he can stay healthy, prevent injuries, you know. But he, Paul Skeens, Mason Miller, we've got some crazy, crazy pitchers. Very talented kids right now. Nothing too crazy on that one. I do like picking up the tops now stuff, though, especially for certain events, like things like that, the opening day records and a rookie doing it, and it's just fun. I like that kind of stuff. Especially because now we went to the A's opening, like the home opener, right? We were talking about it and possibly getting a ticket so that we could remember, oh, this is the first opening day home game that we've ever gone to anywhere. So, like, we wanted to have a ticket. Well, I asked at the ticket booth, and they said, well, we don't do any tickets anymore. Everything is virtual. So the only possible way was to scan a QR code. That's all you got. There is no ticket. And I think it's a kind of a shame. Like, you don't have anything to remember it by, you know? Oh, well, here's your QR code. I don't know. How fun is that? So my sticker, for example, right? How fun is it to just be like, okay, well, here's your sticker. Like, I'm not going to look at that and think, oh, yeah, that's the QR code from when we went to the A's game way back whenever. Like, what's the difference between that QR code and another one? Yeah, the squares are in a different place, but it's not the same thing. It makes me sad. Like, you can't have ticket stubs? Why? Why? There's got. I understand. Okay, maybe you're gonna save paper by not printing, but when it is the home opener, I don't know. I feel like you should have ticket stubs for certain games at least, for certain, you know, certain memories or certain things that happened. I saw the ticket stub for Otani's home opener from his rookie season. It was going on sale it was selling for over $1,000 now. That's never going to happen for any of the other rookies. You're not going to have a ticket again. They're all just, oh, well, here's your QR code. You can print it if you want to. Why? What a shame. Like, it's really disappointing. You would think, right, Eggs? I would have been happy to pay. It was our first family's, like, big thing. But no. Oh, we don't print tickets anymore. We don't do stubs. It's all virtual. Like, same, Ron. Same. So I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, your memories are now reduced to a QR code, which you could still remember, but it's just, it's not the same thing. Again, I'm not going to look at a QR code and be like, that sure was such a nice QR code. Definitely brings back the memories, you know? I don't know if it's only specific things or what, Eggs, but I asked her, I was like, but it's opening day, just, yeah. So I think it's really dumb though. I really wanted a ticket stub for the first time we went, or, I mean, yeah, we have pictures. One of the most memorable things about it though, because it was our older son's birthday, we got the foul ball. So we did get a foul ball and he has that to remember by. We wrote on the baseball what the game was from and like who hit it and all that kind of stuff. But I want a ticket. I want a ticket stub. I think they should print them on special request or something. And I do think if it is a home opener, you should have tickets. Or if it's a special, I don't know, there's a chance that, say you go to a game and Otani hits his 500th home run. Okay, well, then you should be able to request on exit, hey, I want a ticket stub for today's game. I feel like you should be able to request those things. It's very, very unfortunate. That is very true, Eggs. That would happen. But I don't know. Rant over, I guess. Mostly just disappointed that they said, oh no, we don't print tickets. Like, come on, really? Well, everyone, I don't see any movement or anything happening on either WWE or Star Wars. So I think we are going to have to let those go until Friday, unfortunately. You guys have plenty of time to tell your friends and family and whoever else might like them and have interest in them, though. I want to get these running. I think it's going to be pretty fantastic. We have Deadpool, Disney Neon. We have One Piece. So lots of other stuff lined up for Friday. These are obviously going to be up on the list all week. So if you want to get another spot or whatever else is happening, feel free. Those are going to be up there. I will have the other ones on a Friday morning. So, yeah, we will wait for Friday and we'll see what all we can do. But let people know, spread the word. We are here. Have a great week, whatever happens. Send me your hits of the week. Like, let me know. Give me some fun stories. I know Jeff just hit a big, well, obviously he hit two big cards. He got the Page and the Luffy. But let me know what else you guys do. I hope you all have a fantastic week, whatever ends up happening. And we will see you all on Friday.